Good morning. We're at the DeHart Botanical Gardens today, right outside of Louisburg, North Carolina. It's part of the Louisburg College campus. There's a couple of hikes here. There's A and a B. A goes around the lake and B has waterfalls, but B is closed for some trail work right now. Both beautiful hikes. I've read that they're about 1.8 miles each. As you can tell from the road noise, they're right on Highway 401, so it's pretty easy to find. I'll put GPS coordinates in the description below. And there's a gazebo as you pull into the parking lot. Make sure you sign in. That's how you give yourself permission to be on the property that belongs to Louisburg College. So let's get started. As you walk through here, you should plan to spend some time. There's a lot of information, little placards with the different plants and flora that exist here. I'm not doing that as part of my video. Mine is more about just a highlight of the trail, a highlight of the walk. More of a series of little trails through here as you kind of wander around and explore. Be careful for trails that look like part of the trail but have no trespassing signs. Apparently it's surrounded by a lot of private property, so just respect that. And while I'm walking through the woods talking to myself, let me tell you that a band that I play with sometimes, Sad Magazine, is playing at the Carrboro Music Festival on September 24th. I'll be playing with them there, and I hope you'll come out. I'll put a link to the Carrboro Music Festival in the description below too, so you can get any information. It's a free festival in Carrboro, and it's a lot of fun, lots of bands. And speaking of Sad Magazine, my bandmate, band partner, Jefferson Hart, I've noticed he's teaching guitar lessons online through Skype and FaceTime if you're interested. I'll put a link to that too. That's a non-paid endorsement, by the way. Believe it or not, they probably have to put these signs up. Unbelievable. People would smoke out here. Beautiful park. I've known it was here forever and I've just never explored it until now. So I know very little about Alan DeHart, very little. He was a professor at Louisburg College, and this was his private property. He donated it to the college before he passed away a few years ago. He's an author of a lot of hiking guides. You probably know his name from there. Sort of the definitive book, the North Carolina Trail Guide. That's not the right title, I'm sure, but for years he's updated and had very well documented a lot of trails in North Carolina. So if you're an avid hiker, you probably have at least one of his books at home. All the turtles out sunning on the rocks. I hope you can see them. I don't have a zoom on this GoPro camera. Oh, I've scared them off. Plenty of places to sit down, have a lunch, take your time. Very easy walk. I believe I read the lake is 1.5 acres. A beautiful pond. We're going back this way. Bamboo area. So as you can see, we're already back in the parking lot. Pretty easy hike. If the other trail was open, I'd go ahead and walk and see the waterfalls today, but they're not. So we'll come back another time for that. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. It's time for Sam Cam.